Three, two, one. How y'all doing out there? We're going to go right back to the politics show because I keep changing the subject once I start talking about sports. But keep in mind that all games are very important to us during this season. And we're going to go right now to the political candidates to talk about Mrs. Clinton, the little things about the paperwork. Other than that, she's pretty much the best candidate. But it's just her party and the contradiction between what's going on and what is going to go on. It's important that there's I guess they call it camaraderie. Now, we have presidential candidate John McCain right here, former Saturday Night Live host Steve Martin, and then we have AC on the spokesman, John McCain, Steve Martin, former President of the United States, Richard Nixon, King of Rock and Roll, Elvis Presley, James Jorer, Los Angeles, California. Here's Howard Stern, the king of all media, radio profile, and then his co-host is Dikembe Mutombo, and a couple of shirts we're going to give out, a Tyler Hansbrough Carolina jersey and a Lakers jersey, but that's if I get sponsored to do so, so that's just things I could talk about. And Howard Stern right here with his co-host Dikembe Mutombo. And here's my book publication, The State of the Union, Our Democracy, How the Two Parties Failed Us. State of the Union 2, ready to rock and roll, and we have the Angels of Anaheim, North Carolina. We need that win tomorrow for that final game. And we're watching the Thomas Hearns. We're going to go right to the political candidates now. The whole issue is Barack Obama in the lead and who's going to resume the ticket. And by July 1st, the Howard Dean kind of a reject of a commissioner of a Democrat has pretty much said by the beginning of July, in maybe a 10-day grace period, the Democrats are going to have to figure out what the fuck they're going to decide on which candidates. It looks like they're going to merge. They're just kind of playing it off, but it really doesn't matter because it looks like the Democrats sealed the registered first-time voters, and that's something that no one ever talked about in this election. Also, the failures in the mortgage crisis is going to favor them because now they want to raise rates when I think rates are good right now. And I think you need the economy to have time to recover, but stop the deficit spending kind of horseshit manure. Where John McCain, I can give you so many good advices, but you want to sit there copying other people's ideas, not you specifically, but other people. John McCain's the best Republican candidate, and I'm at least gratified that the Republicans have a decent man. Did challenge George Bush during the war over an issue that I thought was important, and John McCain is the best Republican. Can he deliver on the economy? That's the question, and that's going to wrap it up. So we talked about all three candidates. Dr. Phil, I want to see what your opinion is. Pretty much, you're just trying to find ways to get shows. Maybe the other day was all Dr. Phil kind of horse shit manure. I won't have any part of it. There is a program in which you can participate. And I think being that I've done my share of work and gone through all the what you guys are starting to talk about, but a little late, I don't think it's politically correct to denounce